Hello, teacher. Good morning.
Hello, hello. How are you, Anna? Everything good?
Good, teacher. Thank.
We're giving time for the rest just in case. I'm gonna send the link in the WhatsApp group just to make sure that there's no excuse. So you can drink coffee just in case. Water.
Yes, my coffee is here.
Okay, I'm gonna get mine in a second. Mine's is finishing.
Okay.
Hello, hello, Mr. George. You good, good?
Morning, teacher.
Morning and blessings to you. We're giving some time for the rest to come in. Let me mute my other mic. Okay. One, two. Okay. That should be good. Hello, down and blessings to you. Good, good.
Hello, hello. Amen. Blessings to you
Amen.
too.
We're giving like a minute or two for the rest to come in.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. I'll give like 2 more minutes for the rest, just in case you can drink coffee. I'm gonna get some coffee real quick. Think I'm ready.
Okay, okay.
All right, we're good. Hoping everybody's fine. Hello, Fiordalisa, good, good. I got my coffee just in case.
Hello, teacher. Good, good.
Nice, nice. Push this back just in case. Make sure everything is good, good, good. Great. And let me push it here. So far, there was a little problem with my internet yesterday. I got two. Only one of my internet is working. The other one is totally out. All right, let me listen to you guys. We're going to say hello. And then after that, we're going to give it a start, making sure that everybody's good. And most of you are doing your work. I haven't seen the feedback video for some students, so you need to complete your stuff on time so we could be good. All right, so how are you? I know we start the Holy Week in a couple of minutes, all right, because I think Monday is that we start the Holy Week directly, and we don't know yet according to the Itla, all right? So far we are working normal the next Saturday, all right? So get ready just in case. If anything changes, I will send you a message, but so far everything is normal. That means next Saturday we should have class with no problem. Okay? My question today for you, so we can start, is how are you? And what are your plans for the Holy Week? What are your plans? Are you planning to go to the beach? Are you planning to go out, to go to the to visit your family? Are you going out of the country? What are your plans when it comes to the Holy Week? Okay, so let me ask Ana Rodriguez. Ana was the first one to come in. Ana, how are you today? And what are your plans in order for Holy Week?
Teacher,
Yes, Downey.
my family go in the Florida tomorrow.
Oh, they're going to Florida tomorrow. Hey, that is nice. Tell them, hoping that everything is ready and that they, they have a good time over there.
Eh, ¿Cómo digo era?
Hmm?
Eh,
Downey's looking for the words in her mind. She's like, hey.
sí. Es que and flight era Tuesday.
Okay, they change it.
But passport
What's bad?
de my son little.
Okay. I gotta get my daughter's passport. Now that you say that, my daughter's passport is suspended.
Estaba vencido.
Exactly, and she gotta pay for it. Well, I gotta pay for it because she's my daughter. But we'll see how we can do it. We tried, and last time they were not working, and then you had to do it online, and then wait and all that stuff. All right, because she's American, and then when it comes to that part, they are not doing it like directly. That you cannot just go there and get it like before. Dominicans, yes, I mean you could go and get it. What are your plans, Downey, for the weekend since you started? We're gonna get Anna after Downey, right, Anna? After Downey. What are your plans, Downey, for this Holy Week? What are you planning to do? You
Vacation in Semana Santa.
Holy Week, we call it.
Okay. Hollywood. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you. In the children aware this day.
Okay, to see them that day. Thank you very much, Downey, in that aspect. Hoping that everything goes good. And don't stop practicing English. Even though we only see each other on Saturday, continue practicing. Ana Rodriguez, how are you, Ana? How are things? And what are your plans for this Holy Week? If you have plans. I mean, some people don't have plans.
Yes, well, my family and I all holiday week go to the house beach.
Okay.
Yes, my aunt my uncle, sorry, my uncle has a very big house in the beach, and in the holiday with all holiday with my aunt, me, and some cousins go to the house beach. But this holiday I go camping in the beach
Hey, that
with
is
my with my yes, this is the plan.
okay. Well, hoping that everything goes out good and that you come back safe in that aspect. All right. Fiordalisa, how are you, Fiordalisa? Good morning. Hoping that everything is all right. And what are
Good
your
morning,
plans, Fiordalisa,
teacher.
for the Holy Week, if you have plans?
Uh,
Hmm.
Teacher, studying home.
Okay.
I'm pregnant and I have the 2 week count.
Okay. You said that you are pregnant. You said
Yes,
you're gonna have a baby.
yes.
Hey. Okay. Okay, guys. We're gonna put that. All right, Fiordalisa.
Thank you.
Hey, I have two students that are pregnant, Fiordalisa. Two more in the English immersion program. There is one. Her name is Chayla. Chayla went to the hospital and she was in the class from the hospital. That was crazy. And I was like, Chayla, but you're at the hospital. She said, no, 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 Mr. Reyes, I want to listen. And we get the MSC program every day. And hoping, Fiordalisa, that everything goes good. Okay, take care of yourself. You gotta eat certain things, especially like milk, iron, things, and take good care of yourself. Hoping that everything is nice. Do you already have a baby, or that's your first baby?
Uh, Repeat?
Do you have a baby already? That's your second baby, baby number two, or baby number one?
Second.
Second, okay. Well, take care and be good in that aspect. Mr. Merlin, how are you, Mr. Merlin? How are things? Merlin looks, nice. Today he looks calm. Like everything, like he's home, everything is all right. What's up, Mr. Merlin? And what are your plans for the Holy Week? You look relaxed today. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I relaxing today. Hello, guys. Um, um, in this week, I have plans to rent apartment, but the price are very expensive in this week. I will be at home with my family and my wife. She be working on Saturday. Um, it's a this is the plan of the weekend.
okay. Well, hoping that everything goes good in that aspect, and yes, they are expensive when it comes to the houses. Continue looking, or as we say, try to save some money so maybe you can get one for you. Because I used to rent a lot, and then after like 6 years ago, I
Teacher,
was able to get my apartment. Hey,
this is my daughter. She want learning English
no, that is
too.
good. Hey, that is good. That is a very good. Okay, that is a very good age to start learning. I mean, if you start learning like that, you're gonna be bilingual with no problem, right? My kids, my son and my daughter, they are
Yeah.
bilingual, the two of them. Whenever we were
Okay.
in the U.S., in the house, we didn't speak English in the house, so they can learn Spanish. And when we were in the Dominican Republic, we don't speak um, Spanish in the house. We speak only English. And the two bilingual. My daughter, she teaches sometimes English too. She doesn't like teaching that much, but she teaches. And my son, he was a teacher at the Dominican Americano when he was 16 years. Imagine, 16, he was a teacher. Yes, Anna is like, what? 16? Yes. Mr. Reyes son, Anna, my son. All right, but remember
Oh,
to work, what you need is English and the ability to teach. That's it. And if you
teacher.
see somebody like me, all these years, you're gonna learn.
Oh, how are to best age but learning English.
Okay. The youngest that you are, then is better, right? The youngest. Now, this is what happens. And I'm going to put a little pause here because I got this information. And when I have some information, it's good, for you to give it to you. When you are born, right? We are born with the chip of communication. So when we are born, whatever comes first, let's say if you go right now to China, your daughter is going to learn Chinese, I'm sorry. All right. If you go to Spain, then they might learn French, all right? Because the chip of getting the language is activated. It's, just waiting. So as we grow and we learn a language, what we do is that we block that chip. For example, a lot of people that they know Spanish, then in order for them to learn English after they know Spanish, then you have to unlock that chip. All right. You have to take that out and then, or you got to make them understand in their language first, in Spanish, and then translate and then practice. When you are a little kid, it's not like that. Little kids, they repeat whatever you say without understanding it, and they will understand it. Adults is different. All right. So let's say now my advice is my advice, because I did that and it worked. It's to have at least like 2 or 3 hours for your daughter in English, in everything. You get the cartoons, Cartoon Network, they're good in the pronunciation because it's made for kids. So everybody's taking care of the good pronunciation there. But you get movies and stuff, and cartoons. Every day you say, for example, I'm gonna dedicate 2 hours in English for my daughter. And you put, for example, the movies, don't even deal with grammar. Doesn't matter, right? She listens, she looks, and when she turns, for example, like 12 or 14, then you put it in an institute, all right? And she's gonna get it with no problem, right? She's gonna be bilingual if you do that. I mean, my kids, the two, I do the same with English and Spanish. When we were in the United States, because they were born in Puerto Rico, when we were in Puerto Rico, in Puerto Rico, they speak Spanish outside. But I was speaking English to them all the time. English. In my house, English. Everybody outside is Spanish. So when we went to the US, it was different. In the US, we spoke only Spanish. And outside, everybody English. And here, only English and everybody is Spanish. So the two, you could talk to them in English or Spanish. It doesn't matter. They're good. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Always, always. Mr. Georgie. What's up, Mr. Georgie? How are you? How are things? I don't see your camera, Georgie. Everybody else got the camera. That is part of it. But how are you, Georgie? Hoping that you're good. We know you look relaxed.
I'm fine, teacher. I'm fine.
And
All good.
Your plans for this Holy Week. Everybody is excited about the Holy Week.
I'm going to visit my family.
Okay.
In this week.
Where are your family? What country, or it could be here or in a different country? Where are you going?
It's here in the country. It's in how can I say provincia?
Providence.
In English?
Providence.
Providence. In other Providence.
Okay, in a different part. Okay. Well, hoping that everything goes good and that you enjoy that and that you could see your friends in that aspect, okay? To make sure everything is good. All right? And eat as you can. If you're going to drink, for all of you, if you're going to drink, try to be close to things that are safe, just in case. I mean, we advise not to, but we know that a lot of people drink during the Holy Week anyways. Jasmina, how are you, Jasmina? Jasmina, you look like a little tired. I mean, I don't know. Are you good, Jasmina? Jasmina looked like she woke up just now. All right, she looks.
I already did.
Okay, I'm not saying.
I'm fine.
Oh my God, you
I'm
know
fine,
Reyes.
teacher.
You know Reyes, guys. Yes, Marilyn Reyes. I got a lot of experience. I mean, more than 12 years dealing with students. All right, so just by looking, sometimes I get a lot of information. What's up, Jasmina? What happened and how are you and what are your plans for the Holy Week?
I'm good, teacher. And you? I don't have plans for holidays.
No.
I gonna stay in my house.
Okay. You follow up whatever they say. In your case, it looks like Yasmina is going to follow whatever their family say. If the father said, hey, tomorrow we are going to Puerto Rico, Yasmina is like, yes. All right. Or we're going to Barahona. Yes, you get everything ready and we go. Okay. I mean, she's like, yes, yes, yes. Okay. No, it's all right. Hoping, guys, that everybody is good. All right. So far, any question for Mr. Reyes or anybody having problems with the exercises that we have to complete? Anybody?
Patient.
Tell me now. Yes,
Patient.
Mr. Merlin, go ahead.
I would like to explain me how the different use of the modal verbs.
Okay.
But I have a little problem with different use of the different modal verbs.
Okay. No, the thing with the modal verbs, and we can get something here right now. Give me 1 second. Is that most of them, they have different definitions, right? And we have to get them and understand their definition one by one. Normally, a lot of students, they just see them once and then they don't practice them. And that's basically what happens with them. But still, I have it in 2 books. So we can get it, we can practice it, and at the same time, we can check it. We do have time because the next cycle or the model that we're going to start today, it's 2 weeks too. All right. So that is a good thing in that aspect. But let me open the book so we can get directly that part that you were talking about, and I'll be able to explain some things about the modal verbs. But even online in YouTube, in Google, we can always search for that too. Allow me just a moment, because there is a list and definition. Anybody else has a question about the exercises, about completing the things? Anybody? All right, let me share. There, I can share. Can you see my book over there, guys?
Yeah.
Yes,
I can see.
Okay, that is perfect. I want to check right now. All right, yes, I think I got the one that I usually use. Any other question, guys, just in case? No? Let me open it up and then we'll get there right now. View options, side by side, exit full screen. Okay. I stopped that sharing. Now I'm going to share. Can you see that, Mr. Merlin? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
That is perfect. All right. This is normally what I use most of the time to teach, but because it has like most of the information about the modal verbs. Usually the modal verbs, those are verbs that they push or give you information about another verb. All right. So to understand it a little more, and just in case I'll read it for you, you can even read it for me. It says, what are the modal verbs? Modal verbs might also be referred to as a helping verb. So they help the other verb. And these are very common with the English language. Most people will see the word verb and think doing words, because verbs are simply action words that show something happening in some way. However, reading the above article title might leave you stretching your head wondering. You see a lot of students, they don't get it directly. What exactly modal verbs are? Don't worry, dude. This guy will set all clearly, and we all take a look at some of the results that are attached to modal verbs, so can always spot them easily. As always, we use some examples to make a point and so on. Okay, it says here, what is a modal verb? Examples of modal verbs. I'm going to go directly to the examples, what we got there. Okay, it says here, tenthly, modal verbs are easier to understand with examples because there is usually a quite short of inequity. Okay, and it says here are they. It said can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. Now, what happened with this, and let me explain to you clearly, is that most of them, or not most of them, all of them, they have a different meaning. Okay, in that different meaning that they have, it's not exactly the same meaning that they have as a modal verb. Okay, so when we're thinking about them as a modal verb, they are, or they have a different meaning or a different use. For example, you see there can. If you use can in its definition, in one of the definition, means ability. All right. Now, when you are using as a modal verb, then that will depend on the verb that you have. If I say, for example, well, you can go there, then I'm saying that you have the ability to go there. But what can is doing is helping go, so I can say that go is the main verb and can is the helping verb. So can is helping go in that aspect. Do you understand that part, just in case? Because most of the time that is like the confusing part there, because you have to, and then you know about one, but when we don't know that that is not directly the verb, and we think about it, it's like it doesn't make sense, because it's like can and go. Why don't I say you go there? In Spanish, it'll be you go there. But in English, can is used to help. The same thing happens in Spanish. We have them in Spanish just like that. If you think about it, you can say it in Spanish, you go there. You go there is like an order, right? And then when you say you can go there, then you are using can as a push to the go. The same thing with the other verbs. You can go, you can swim, you can, whatever it is, any other verb that you can use after verb, what can is doing there is that is helping with the information. The same thing, could, may, might, and all of them, the ones that we got at the beginning, they are part of possibilities, all right? And they have different possibilities when it comes to that. You could is like 60%. You can, it could be up to 90%, all right? Now, when you use must is a little tricky, right? Because must means that you have to go there. That is a necessity. So when you look for must is going to give you a necessity. So you look for must, and when you start using them, you got must go there. That means that you have the necessity to go there. You must swim there. You must study 2 hours. So what am I saying? Must is helping a study, that is a helping verb, but the verb is really a study, the main verb over there. And then what am I saying? That you have to study 2 hours, and so on. All right, that is basically like the most difficult part about that. Then there you can get some examples. It says all of these modal verbs must come before a verb, so they come before the verb and they are helping. And they got examples over there that you can check. All right, cool, may, they have each one of them over there, and they're explaining what they are. Now, questions, maybe a little more clear when it comes to you now, Mr. Merlin.
It's clear now.
Okay, clear. Okay. Sometimes the confusion is that they are together with another verb, and then we don't like connect it. It's like, well, but we don't know that they are helping. And when it's like that, then it's a little more difficult. But when you know that they're only helping, that they are not the main verb, and what they mean and what are they pushing, it's a lot easier. Might, may, could, would, should, shall, and so on. All right. Any other question, guys, for Mr. Reyes, just in case? Hoping that everybody, it looks like the rest understood Mr. Merlin because they didn't ask. But guys, take advantage of the time. Take advantage. Let me share the book so like that we can get it, and then we can start. When it comes to I see a lot of people. I haven't checked today, but I checked yesterday. A lot of students, they have not sent their feedback video. Okay. Make sure that you send your feedback video. All right. Did everybody send their feedback video? Jasmina, did you send your feedback video? Fiordalisa, did you send it? Just asking. Hello?
I sent.
You sent it, okay. No, when I checked yesterday, it was not there yet. I checked the last time like around 9, I think it was. But we're good. Downey, did you send your feedback video? Maria?
Yes.
Okay. Georgie? Anna? All right.
Yes, sure.
Good. For some students, let me tell you, there is a feedback video that counts like an exam. All right. That is the last feedback video. I think I told you guys it should be about everything that had happened, Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4. There, you need to make a presentation, okay? Make sure that you take notes, just in case, take notes. Because that presentation is part of your points. If you don't do the presentation, because some students, they are just doing a video without presentation. They're talking. It's good. Up to Module 5. You can do it. Yes, Maria.
Presentation the video in the class or the platform?
No. In the video. Imagine that you are in the classroom. Imagine. So you're going to do like a PowerPoint presentation, all right? And with that PowerPoint presentation, you are going to talk about what happened. That is the last one. Well, normally I ask students to do it in all because like that they can get ready. But I'll show you, well, let me show you an example, just in case, to make sure that everybody's all right. And we use our time. All right, can you see my screen, guys, or no? No?
No.
Okay. Well, let me share here and then we'll go there. All right. I'm just going to set one up as an example. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Should have it there. Just give me 1 second. Any other question for Mr. Reyes, just in case? Too easy, Mr. Reyes. Oh no, I don't know why. And remember, the last exam is during the class, just in case. The last exam, all right? Exam number 5 is normal, like the one you had. Exam number 5 is number 6 is inside the class. That is your final exam. That means that while we are here, you log into the Moodle platform, make sure that you have your computer or your Actify, your tablet, whatever, so you can take the exam while we are in class. Then Mr. Reyes is going to take attendance. Say, okay, Marilyn present, Lisa present, Maria present, Georgie present. And then I'm going to say, start the exam. There, that is your last exam. And you should get at least 70 in that exam, just in case. Because that exam is the final exam that counts, that you understand this information, just in case. But module 5 is 2 weeks. After module 5, we have a review. Okay, a review. Normally, I ask the students to have their feedback presentation, the last one, for that day. So like that, I can check if you're missing something, so you can get your points in that aspect. And then the last day, we have an exam. So nobody is supposed to be absent the last day. All right? Make sure that you are doing what you have to do, because that is a day that you take your last exam, and that exam, it counts a lot of points for your grades. Okay? I'm looking for any questions for me. I'm still looking for one of the.
Teacher,
Go ahead.
whole times will take the final exam.
The final exam should be like 1 hour and 30 minutes, something like that. It's sufficient. Sometimes I give them even a little more, some students.
Yeah.
2 hours, we could say. All right? 2 hours could be good. Because it has 50 questions, the final exam. 10. But don't worry, Merlin. There are 10 from every unit.
Question.
Yes.
Okay, it's clear.
Those questions, just in case, if you want to review, are equal than the question that you had in the previous exams. So in exam 1, there are 10 questions exactly from exam 1. 10 questions from exam 2. So if you remember, if you completed that part good, that means that you are going to, now we're going to have like a little review anyways, before, the day before we take the exam, the Saturday before we take the exam, to make sure everything is good. I think I got the video. Allow me just a second. But we want to make sure that everybody understands, because normally that final exam, it involves a lot of points from your section. That means that you understand everything. That's why is what I can see you, so we can see that you are not, cheating or playing with the other students, And that is the final day, so we have to complete that and say goodbye. The video is gonna be for the day before the last. So like that, we can make sure everybody got it and we are all good. So make sure, guys, that you start preparing your video. You can start now, all right? About Unit 1, Unit 2, Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4. Mr. Reyes, but we haven't finished Module 5, but we're gonna start Module 5 in a couple of minutes. Let me share now. And let me share again. Somebody please confirm that you can see my screen. Yes. Okay. I'm just going to put this as an example. Take notes just in case. The idea is that you can see an example. That's all it is. Okay? Everybody watching. Can you listen?
Yes.
Okay. Those are my students in basic English, just in case. Basic English, they are.
I can listen, teacher.
No. Okay, let me 1 second.
Me too.
Can you listen now?
A little low.
Okay. 1 second, let me. Can you listen there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
All right, let me connect from the other side. Can you listen to Mr. Reyes?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Let me connect from the other side and then I'll show you guys just a little more. All right. Let me just double check and then we'll get it right there. Can you listen there? All right, the idea, guys, is that you can see that she has a presentation and she has the camera. All right, she's there. I can see the student. She's presenting everything that happened during that section. All right? Do you understand, Fiordalisa? Yes, Fiordalisa. Good. All right, let me go down to the book. Any questions for Mr. Reyes, just in case? Yes. Who has a question? Your name, please. I see Ana Abigail. Go ahead.
Maria, teacher.
Go, Maria.
Is necessary to imagine in the video.
The image. Yes. Because remember, I gotta see that is you. Oh my God. Exactly. I mean, I gotta make sure that it's you. That is not your cousin that came from the United States and know English and is, doing it. But it's all right. Yes.
Iche,
Yes.
the video it was had very I do know anything.
I'm sorry, Downey. The video what?
Video not noticing it was very kid.
Exactly. No. But the idea, Downey, is that you can understand what you have to do. That is the idea. Not to listen to the video. All right, that there needs to be a presentation and you have to talk about that presentation. And she had all the work that we completed during that was during a week. Okay? That is the idea, that you can understand what is the process. You got to create a video with a presentation and that we can see you talking about the things that happen in Module 1, Module 2, especially grammar and vocabulary. Module 1, Module 3, 4, and 5. That is considered as an exam. It is 30% of your exam. The other part is 70%. Exactly. Any other questions? No more questions, Mr.Reyes?
Nope.
All right, we hope that everybody's
Teacher, I
ready.
have a question.
Go ahead, Anna. What is your question?
Yo, so last how many times?
I'm sorry, repeat it again. Looks- my
How many
internet-
times do the video?
How many times?
Um,
Oh, the time. Yes, the minimum for the video, the minimum is 7 minutes. That is the minimum. You can do 7 or more. Remember, you have to be about Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4. Most of the students, what they do is that they present the grammar and the vocabulary. Right? If you do that, you should do like every part, like in 1 minute or a minute and a half, and it's going to be there. But the minimum is 7 minutes. Minimum. A lot of students, they do more than 7. They do 10, 15. All right?
teacher, question. The next Saturday we had
So far, until today, yes. They haven't sent any information to Mr. Reyes. Normally they send an email, and in the email they say, hey, there's no class or anything. So far, everything is normal. If it changes, I'm going to send you a message in the WhatsApp group. But so far, everything is normal. Okay?
Teacher,
Yes.
sorry, it's presentation or feedback.
Mm-hmm.
This part is for final presentation or feedback.
That is your final presentation exam. It is an exam. It's considered 30% of your exam. But that is after we finish Module 5. All right? Module 5, we start today. Module 5, we finish the next Saturday that we have class. And then after that, the next Saturday, you should have your feedback presentation. All right? In 3 weeks, we could say. You have 3 weeks so you can get it ready. Do you understand, Anna? Just in case.
Sure, you have the two phone.
The 2 what?
The two mic on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to. Okay, good. I muted the other one. Does it sound better now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yes, guys, that presentation is 30% of your exam, all right? 30%. The exam is valued in 70%, okay? So 70% the exam, 30% your feedback presentation. Okay, make sure that you are doing it good. Please start working. Why, Mr. Reyes? That is the evidence of the teacher, especially working online, guys, okay? That is my evidence as a teacher that you understand the material. And not only that, that you saw that material and that you did good with that material. That is my evidence, okay? When they ask the teacher, sometimes I could say, for example, no, Fior Larissa got 100. And they're going to ask me why or prove that Fior Larissa got 100. So that video is to prove that you understand that part. And the rest is the exam, all right? The exam is 70%. The feedback video is 30%. And that's it. After that, we do the math and you get your points depending on, how you do. So try to get good points in your exam and try to complete everything about the feedback video with no problem. Questions, just in case. In 3 weeks is that 3 working weeks. I mean, because if we don't work next week, so far we work next week. Question, guys, doubts, botherings? No. Can you listen to me good, Fiordalisa and Jasmina? Can you listen to me good?
Sure.
Sure.
Yes, Mr. Merlin, go ahead.
I could not be when you think about the video of the presentation. The video, I will put the video in the platform, or I will send the video in WhatsApp.
Good question. No, in the platform. There's going to be a place in the platform for you to put it. All right, when we finish module 5, then the presentation of the video is going to open. And it's going to be like when you go to the platform, but the only thing that you're going to have there is going to be video exam presentation. That's it. After that, when you finish, the next week is going to open the exam. It's going to say exam. But that exam, you are going to be able to take it when we are in class. All right? And that's going to be in 3 weeks. So get ready just in case. If you do it before, you can do it before if you want. I mean, some people, you can send it before. It doesn't matter. That it's open. But those are 30 points from your exam. Okay? 30 points. A lot of points. The people that don't do the video and they take the exam, you don't pass. All right? Unless you get perfect in the exam. Yes, if you get perfect in the exam, you got 70% and you pass. All right, exactly. Merlin is like, wow.
It's difficult, Dax.
Exactly. It's kind of difficult, but I'm letting you guys know, Mr. Reyes is always clear. All right, I like to be clear with my students because the more clear we are, everybody's good and we help each other. Okay? So make sure that you do your work. That is my evidence. Yes, it is my evidence. As you could see, it's not you only that is doing it. Everybody that is working online now, they are working with feedback videos. All right? That is part of the online process. And if I show you, I could show you like 20 videos that they have done, more than 20. All the students that I have 20 students in the afternoon, 20 students at night, and the 40 students, they have to do a feedback video every 2 weeks. Okay, because we got classes every day over there, but it's all right. Do the best you can. Let me share the book. Questions? Maria, any questions? Doubts? No? Oh my God.
No.
We get it there. I saw some grades too. I think some people got 10. Jasmine, I think it was, got a 10 in the exam, 100. That is good, Jasmine. That is good. Good. All right. Some got 60, some got 70. Make sure that you are practicing because remember that the last exam got 10 questions from every exam. Okay? Equal. The same 10 questions. So make sure that if you had it incorrect, you check why, what happened, you practice, you investigate. So like that, if you get it again, you'll have it correct. The idea is that you can prove that that is yours, that you understand it, that you're good, and so on. Let me leave Mr. Reyes alone. All right, guys, let's start it. Here, this topic is a crazy topic. I would say crazy. Why, Mr. Reyes? Because it's about life experience, okay? Topic number 5, life experience. Now, my life experience is not sufficient for the book, all right? I can write a Bible about my life experience. Exactly. Because I'm 43 years old, but not only that, I say that I live the thing that like 7 people live, all different. But it's all right.
You're young.
Well, for my experience, no. But yes, I consider myself young. But I've been through a lot of things. A lot. But it's all right. Let me start so we can get there and then we help each other out. At the beginning, we got to remember, guys, part of this is similar to what you have in the Moodle platform. Make sure that you go in the Moodle platform. You have 2 weeks. And I have to tell you guys, when you have 2 weeks, finish in 1 week. Because if there is a problem, we can always help. But if you wait to the last minute, it's not, but make sure that you're checking, studying, doing your things. I know everybody's going to go on vacation. I know. But practice at least 1 or 2 hours every day. So like that, everything will be fine. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go in here. Because this is the one that I got the book on. Module 5, life experiences. I'm going to give you some time so you can copy this. Give you guys like 3 minutes. All right, everybody copy this part. You can copy and paste. It doesn't matter. Remember, this is the reason or the information that you're going to get in there. So make sure that you got this. Not only that, when you check the exam is about this part, the vocabulary, the grammar that we have here, everyday English, the writing. Everybody copy. I'll give you 2 minutes. And when I see you again, da 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 da. One more minute so everybody could finish. only 8 people completed the exam, only 8. We had 9 active students, or we got 80 students, and so that means that only the people that are here took the exam. When you finish copying, let me know that you finished, please.
Finish.
Okay.
Finish.
2 students finish. We'll give some more time just in case. Because the idea is that you can have that so you can practice just in case. I mean, so you'll know what is it about. Let me know when you finish, the rest of you. So then we can continue. Guys, only 5 students have sent the feedback presentation for Module 4. All right? Ana send it. Yasmirna send it. Maria Altagracia send it. Merlin send it. Fiordalisa send it. Only those 5 I see in the platform. Make sure that if you have not sent it, that you can send it now, because you can still send it. That was supposed to be until yesterday at 10. All right, did everybody finish? Just to make sure.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you very much. I need a
Yes,
volunteer
teacher.
to please read the first 2 parts for me, the vocabulary and grammar. Somebody, anybody, go ahead.
Me, teacher.
Go, Yasmirna.
Vocabulary. Annoying bad habits. Cultural difficulties. Adjustments. Problems with neighbors. Life change. Appearance and character. Grammar. Present perfect versus simple past. Present perfect progressive. Moral making action. Moral can may might.
Very good. Another volunteer to continue reading, please.
Me, teacher.
Continue, Maria. Thank you. Your microphone, Maria. I'm sorry. Your microphone.
Okay.
Now it's good.
Everyday English. Complaining and all apologizing. Pronunciation, letting sounds. Reading a phone and a guy, let's say. Culture, corner. Social etiquette. In the use. Continue, teacher.
Yes, please. You can finish it.
Crow, circular. Talk, verbs, to, or formation, negative adjectives.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. What we have here and what we want everybody to be able to understand is that these are the information that you're going to get or that you're supposed to know for your exams. All right. You get through this. If you have the book, we hope that everybody has the book, but I know that not everybody has the book. It's easier because the book is exactly what I project. All right. And when you have the book, it's a lot easier to remember those things. But try the best you can. The vocabulary, annoying, bad habits. In the Moodle platform, whenever it's open for you, there is a nice video about bad habits. And the idea of the one that we got there is more that you can stop the bad habits, all right? There are a lot of bad habits that we have, and the idea is to stop them, you know, so you could get good habits and you'll be healthy, healthier, and a lot better. All right? He said difficulties, adjustments, problems with neighbors, and that is something that, hey, in the Dominican Republic, that is normal, all right? You got problems with some neighbors. There are some neighbors that they always have music up loud, or maybe you have music up loud all the time. I mean, you know, it could be you. It doesn't have to be your neighbor. Maybe you are the one that is doing what you do, you know, and they live. I live in an area that they have apartments, and normally it's kind of quiet where I live. It's not that bad. It's very similar to Puerto Rico in that aspect, you know, because in Puerto Rico you go in and they don't allow like people to have music that loud that you bother the other one. But sometimes, we could say once every 2 months, we have always one neighbor or two neighbors that they put the music on until 3 o'clock in the morning, right? It's not normal around my home, but it happens. You know, it happens. And sometimes, you know, they get into problems with the neighbors. So I know that depending on where you live, if you live inside the hood, it is crazy. You got neighbors that they got 5, 6 different music at the same time. Oh, Merlin, yes, Merlin, tell me. Oh my God.
I have a problem with my neighbor for the same
Yes.
today to my name music at 4 4:15
4:50.
I am
Wow.
today. It's a bad word.
Well, hoping that he gets a lot better in that aspect, and that is normal. Maria, what about you, Maria? Tell me about your experience with the bad neighbors.
My neighbor is good. This
Mm.
The last TV volume up. Corre.
He runs.
Exacto. Ese es problem.
Okay, maybe Maria liked the music, guys, because Maria was like, no problem, my neighbor. Maybe Maria is the one that got the music up loud. Oh my God. No, but it's
Yes.
all right, it's all right. We understand, hoping that everybody is good. And that part is talking about the problems with the neighbors. Normally, I try to get away, all right, and not to have that many problems or arguments with my neighbors. But there are some neighbors that they are crazy guys. You know, they don't think about the rest of the people, and they don't care. All right. Some of my neighbors, they work at night. I have one that he works in a gas station. You know, in the gas station when they put the gasoline, they normally put the gasoline during the night. They go during the night, they put the gas. So those people, they work at night. You know, he start working like around 10 until like 5 a.m. in the morning. Imagine. And when he's here, he lives on the top floor that where I live. He lives on the top. When he's here, he wants to sleep. All right? And imagine the music all the way up. Wow. Wow. But it's all right. It's all right. All right. That is part of what we have there. And we're going to see some things. It says here, life changes. The life changes. And we can say we put a very nice video there in the Moodle platform. Very nice. About somebody that will, guys, life is going to change for you when you start doing things so like that you can get better. All right. The English program, yes, that is a very, very, very good point or very good push for you. If you know English, then whatever it is that you work, you can make more money. All right. If you're a lawyer and you know English, then you can give your service to people that knows English. But Mr. Reyes, we live in the Dominican Republic. Yes. But living in the Dominican Republic, you can get together with people that they want to do business, but they don't know Spanish. And if you are in the middle and you are a lawyer, you know, you can make more money because of acting with those people. The same thing, like if you go, let's say you got a lot of students right now that they are that they don't know English, and maybe they are in Spain, maybe they are in the US, and maybe they need help from somebody that knows English, and that is money. All right, I'll put it like that. Almost every year, I get vacations from November to January. In my vacations, you know, I do my things. Sometimes if I gotta go and visit, you know, I'll go. But other times I stay around, and sometimes I work. I'm an interpreter, just in case, all right? I'm an English-Spanish interpreter. So sometimes in December, I have people that they come and they need an interpreter. For me to interpret, especially for December, normally, daily, every day, they have to pay me at least 2,000 pesos. Oh my God, Mr. Reyes, Merlin is like, wow, 2,000 pesos. Yes. All right, I have people that we make the contract so I can translate for them, and they go, for example, to the resort, and sometimes they pay me 3 days, 4 days in the resort. Yes, Merlin, yes. And, you know, I eat, and at the same time that I'm working, because if I have to interpret for you on the phone, it's very cheap. All right, it's cheaper. On the phone, by the hour, we usually charge from $6 to $10 on the phone, you know, from my house. But if I have to go with you, you know, I have to stop everything else. That's why it's more expensive. So normally I get, for example, a family member, 4 people, and they got me as an interpreter. I go with them. They take me to the resort. They have to pay it because I have to be there with them, you know. And then yeah, Merlin like that. Merlin is like, whoa, 1 second, Mr. Reyes. I didn't know that, you know, that we could do something like that. So after that, they have to pay me my money, and they got to give me things to eat. But the only problem is that sometimes you got to be there for 4 days, 5 days. And if you have a different job, it's difficult to get that job all the time. Now, I only do that on my vacation because in the rest of the year, I am teaching. Now, You could say, for example, Yasmina and Melanie, you could say, that's a lot of money. Yes, yes. The thing is that money is like that, or you get that money because not a lot of people are doing that. And because that is not all the time. You know, that is like 1, 2, maybe 3 times a year. That's it. And you cannot depend on that. I cannot say, okay, I'm going to be an interpreter for those people that come. And then maybe in 1 year, you only get 2 people. And that's it. But that is something I do that is extra, that, hey, it helps you. And your life is going to change according to the things that you know and that you do. Now remember, Reyes is an electrician. Okay, I'm an electrician. I got my license for electricity. Hey, yes, a little crazy, sounds crazy. But I'm an electricity teacher.
Residential or industrial?
Residential. I got residential for 4 states and the Dominican Republic, okay? I got my residential license for New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Boston, because there you got to take a different exam in Dominican Republic. Now, and that is, hey, that is good. Merlin is like, hey, Reyes, no, it's not money, it's not money, it's not money. I know how to do a lot of things. If teaching doesn't work, even though I love teaching, I do something else. You know, that's how we do. And the more things you do, the more your life is going to change. When you get comfortable, guys, comfortable, right? That you do what you want. Listen, when you do what you want, then you can say that you are living. That's it. All right, I worked 8 hours, 10 hours, 16 hours, sometimes no vacation. And then with the experience, and now this is about life experience and things, I started organizing myself. I said, well, from now to 4 years, I want to earn, for example, I'm earning 12,000 pesos a month, for example. So from now to 5 years, I want to earn double, 24,000. So I went to school. I took the courses that I needed to take so I can improve and then get better. And that's, you know, that's life-changing events. And you can do it with English. That is the first step. If you love to do something else, let's say that you like to deal with a boutique or with a salon, you know, that you are fixing people. When you know English, then you can start fixing people that knows English when they come, you know, because when they come, even if they come for 1 month or they come for a week, they need somebody to take care of them. And they're going to have somebody that is able to communicate with them. All right? Selling things, if you're selling bikes, if you're dealing, you know, the same thing. But knowing a little more and getting ready, it's going to get you more information and it's going to help you. It's going to get you more money. I don't complain about the money. No, I don't complain. It's good, nice. I'm comfortable in that aspect. It's not a lot. You know, I'm not rich, but I eat pica chicken every 2 days. Every 2 days. Hey, one day we cook, the other day pica chicken. One day we cook, the other day, that is good. All right? But it's all right. Life changes. Appearances and characters. Guys, appearances. Yes, we need to have a good appearance. Okay? Appearance is the first thing that people is going to look at. And not only that, they're going to treat you according to what is your appearance. And you can say, Reyes, no, but I don't care about the appearance. Yes, you do. Okay? If you got, for example, somebody that is in the other sidewalk, and that person is walking, and you look at that person's clothes, let's say he got a t-shirt and he got some jeans. If you don't know the person, you're gonna stay looking at the person, a little scared, like you don't know what's. Especially if you live in the hood, right? You're gonna look at that person. If it's not from there, it's like you're gonna think right away. Well, let me check. If I don't know him, maybe he's gonna try to take something away from me, and because of his appearance. Now, what happens? And I'm gonna ask you this question, Jasmine. I'm gonna ask you, what happens if you are walking, and in front of you, somebody with a tie and with a suit is coming? What is your sensation over there, Jasmine? Somebody with a tie and with a suit is coming towards you.
I'm gonna say it's a important person.
Okay.
Professional.
Exactly. She'll think she's an important person or a professional. Now, the problem most of the time, and I do this most of the time in the classroom, the problem, guys, is that when that person comes like that, you look at the person for like 3 seconds. That's it, you look. And then you look to the side. Like you don't even pay attention to that person. If it's the opposite, right? If he has a t-shirt and a jean, you look at the person and you stay looking at the person. I know that because I've done the example in my classroom. I mean, I asked them and most of the students are like, no, if he has a tie and a nice suit, then we look and you do that around your house. When you are next to your house and when you are outside of your house, you look at somebody new and depending on how they are dressed, then you continue looking at them. It gives you like suspicion, or you just look and then you look to the side like nothing happened. What happens? If the person with the tie, right, it's a thief, right? Wow. What are you going to do with that? Do you understand what I'm saying? If that person is a thief, imagine that a thief, and thieves sometimes. All right, let's wait 10 seconds so the rest can come in. And then we'll continue. Oh, Mr. Reyes. Ten seconds, Mr. Reyes, so we can continue. Everybody's thinking about the thief now. Oh my God. Everybody's thinking about the thief now. All right, what I did, I took out the audio from the other part. So I'm just gonna. Okay, perfect. Right there. All right, I think everybody's in already. So thinking about the thief, guys, and that is something that is normal, and we think about like that. All right, we think that if the person is well dressed and that he has a tie, let's say, nice, according to what we got as well dressed, we don't even think about that person as a thief, and that is bad. Imagine that our thieves, even though they don't have that mentality now, right? Imagine that they say, hey, people are taking care of our appearances. Let's all get dressed. And then what's gonna happen if they do that, guys? you basically are going to invite them to your house. 'Cause most of the time when you see somebody like that and they come and ask you a question, you would stop and answer the question. You would. All right? If it doesn't look good, you're gonna be like from the side, like, but somebody with a tie comes to you and say, hey, Mr. Merlin, excuse me, I have a question for you. Mr. Merlin is gonna be like right away, or Fiordalisa is gonna be like, yes, what is your question? All right, because the person looks nice. Now, that is appearance, guys. And appearance, yes, yes, Merlin.
It's a good. If you call me, if a person call me in the way, he or she have the good appearance. If he have a question me, I according.
You'll answer. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So with Mr. Reyes' experience, you'll learn and maybe you'll change some habits. Because I've seen a lot of people in different ways, good people and bad people. All right, I've seen them. And what I learned from experience, I learned that, hey, it's not really about the appearance. I mean, we take a lot of care. We try to have a good appearance so everybody could be good. But it's really about what you have in your heart and what you have in your mind. All right, that's basically what's it. And I've seen a lot of things, different things. But it's all right, it's all right. Hoping that you take that as a message. He says here, everyday English. In everyday English, they got, in grammar, present perfect. All right, now, guys, a lot of you know some good English. All right, we're not going to push that back. I know that after Mr. Reyes' class, after Mr. Reyes, a lot of you are doing a lot better. Okay, and that is good because that means that you are practicing, you are checking. And I know Mr. Reyes, is pushy. I push a lot. So like that, my students can study. All right. But you need to know, especially what is the present perfect. How do we deal with the present perfect? And then what is the difference between the present perfect and the simple past?
Simple past.
All right. There is a difference, a big difference. We're going to see that in a minute, maybe a little later. But make sure that you are checking, practicing, and that you understand what are you saying when you say with the present perfect, and what are you saying when you say with the simple past. Sometimes it's almost the same, almost the same sometimes, okay? But not all the time they are the same, all right? Sometimes they give you different information depending on what you say, okay? And we're going to see that maybe in a minute. Everyday English, complaining and adopting, all right? How you complain, linking sounds. Well, the sounds, you can listen to that. Even if you watch the video again, you can play it and listen to the sounds. Waiting for and against, okay? That essay, I think I put one in the Moodle platform too. Writing when you agree with something or when you disagree. All right, the one that we have in the Moodle platform is about that. You gotta say if you agree or if you disagree, and then you gotta give the reasons. Any topic that we give. Well, there is a topic there. But let's say that we're talking about, let's say a new topic that they have now, a real topic is about abortion, right? In the Dominican Republic, we are fighting with abortion. So let's say that you agree with abortion. So what are your reasons why you agree with abortions? Or what are the reasons that you don't agree with abortion, all right? Anywhere, like you could say, Mr. Reyes, but what side are you in? No. The idea of the class is not the side that I'm in. No. The idea is that you can talk about a topic and you can defend a topic according to your idea. All right, that's it. After that, whatever it is that you want, it doesn't matter because for the class is that you agree or disagree and the reasons why. All right, just that is an example only so you can see what is it that we want with that exercise. Okay, we said here, social etiquette, that is a very nice one. And the rest, we got here phrasal verbs. I put more of the phrasal verbs, not only take and run, like I did in the other video that you saw from a lot of phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, they're good, but at the same time, they're crazy for people, all right? Do you know what is the problem about phrasal verbs? Anybody? What is the problem with phrasal verbs? Hey, Saida, I see you. Okay, okay. Saida is here, guys. Okay, okay. Nice, nice. Saida was having breakfast, you know. She's like, no, I'm not going to the class without eating, you know, eating. And then after she had her breakfast, it's like, yes. What is her? Saida, a 10 in the exam. Wow. That is good. Oh, was it you that got a 10? I saw two students that got, no. Oh, my God. But it's all right. It's all right. We get there. Well, hoping that everybody's fine. And in this, in the phrasal verb, the problem is that the phrasal verb, they don't mean what they have as definition. They mean something different. All right? And you need to know what are the phrasal verbs and what is the definition and how they use them. Some of them, they have more than one definition. That's why they are so crazy. All right? You say, for example, go ahead. If you say go alone, it's like go. And if you say ahead, then it's like in front. All right? Go ahead means like start. Very different than the two together. Say, okay, go ahead, Merlin. That means like start, Merlin. Or continue, Merlin. All right? Or go ahead, Philaliza. All right? Take off, put off, and all those are phrasal verbs that we normally use. What happens sometimes? In one state, let's say, for example, if you go to Florida, just an example, they got some phrasal verbs that they use only in Florida. And when you go to Pennsylvania, those phrasal verbs that we use in Pennsylvania are similar to the one we use in Florida, but with a different definition. Oh my God, Mr. Reyes. Yes. So take the phrasal verbs that we have in the book, if you got access to the book, or in the platform, and that's it. Learn them, memorize them, and make sure that you got them. They got some of them that are general, so we do the best we can there. Any other question for Reyes, just in case we get it started? No?
No.
Okay, let me push one page from the book to see if it goes to the next one. And then we start our exercises and doing the best we can there. Okay. I don't want to join with computer and audio, no. Okay, you could see everything that is going on there. That is crazy. I don't want to join with computer audio. Test speakers. I joined already, but I don't want to join with computer audio. That's the thing. 1, 2. There we go, good. All right, right here, guys, we got here a couple of things, the vocabulary. Vocabulary is move, look at the vocabulary, make sure that if you don't know something, you let me know. Move, get a promotion, start a family, get married, get fired, lose your job, get a divorce, oh my God, move abroad, get a job, graduate from college, start your own business, yes, have a grandchildren, oh, retire, buy your own house. Something that you don't understand from this vocabulary, guys. Let me know.
Get a promotion.
That you don't understand. Do you know what is a promotion?
Yeah, move abroad.
Okay. Somebody knows what is move abroad? Before I say? No? Okay. Move abroad, for everybody to know, is when you move to another country that is not your country. Okay? You want to say, okay, I need to move abroad to Spain. That means that you're going to move abroad to your country. You don't move abroad in your country. All right? In your country, you move. To move abroad is when you go to a different country and you establish yourself. Exactly.
Okay.
Everybody else good?
And have a grandchildren.
A grandchildren is when you are a grandparent. Let's say you have a baby now and you think about your mother. That baby that you have is going to be your mother's grandchildren. Okay?
Okay.
So to have a grandchildren is when you have, when your son has a son or a daughter. That means that you become a grandfather. Oh my God. And when you're a grandfather, it's because you have grandchildren.
Teacher,
Yes, Downey, go ahead.
I am studying on Busini.
I'm sorry, repeat it again, please.
In the example, I see, I am start your own business.
You are starting your own business. Hey, that is good.
Yes.
What business do you have, Downey? So we can know. You never know. Maybe we have some.
The
people
pharmacy. The
Pharmacy. Okay,
Yeah.
that is money right now, Downey. Right now.
I am listen in pharmacies.
Okay, your license. Hey, now with the coronavirus, that is money. Everybody wants some, some pills and stuff. Good. And good luck on that part, Downey. Down in the pharmacy. Guys, if you need something from the pharmacy, talk to Downey, okay? We got Downey over there. Make sure that we are there. Good, Downey.
It's little.
No, we start small, but we continue. Now it's good. Because a lot of people now they are in need of that. All right, here we got life experiences. Oh my God. Mr. Reyes. Wow. Yep. Look at the pictures. Which of the events are about move, get a promotion, start a family, get married, get fired, lose your job, get a divorce, move abroad, get a job, graduate from college, start your own business, have grandchildren, retire, buy your own house? So tell me, guys. Number one. What is number one? Well, let me give you.
Number one. Number one, ¿cómo es? Graduation from college.
Graduate from college. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Let me change this stuff so I can so I can control my book on the other computer. Okay. That is true. Number one, graduate from college. Oh man, I don't know why I have it like that. Okay. 1 second. Too easy, Mr. Reyes, for the class. Too easy. Yes, it's a little easy. Talking about the experiences. All right. What is number two?
Get a job.
Get a job.
And what else? Number two is two things that we got there.
Yeah. Start your own business.
Okay. It could be. That was get a promotion. Well, normally, but I'll take your business there too. Yeah. Number three. What is number three, guys? Oh.
Start a family.
Start a family. It could be. And what else? I think it's moving when it comes to that.
Move or move abroad.
Get married.
Move or move abroad.
Exactly. Move.
The three teacher.
Number four. What is number four?
Buy your own house.
Start family.
Number four is this one with the girl is with the two kids. Oh my God.
Yes.
Get married.
No.
Have grandchildren.
No.
It could be have grandchildren.
It's clothing wife.
It's married. Oh my God.
Married.
I could have a family too. Okay.
Yes.
Please try to get married before you have your babies. Before, not after. Before.
Okay, Mr. Reyes.
Try, okay? Oh my
Before,
God.
no after.
All right, and number five. What is number five?
Is retire, teacher?
Retire.
Yes, retired.
Buy your own house.
Okay.
Why? Because you got here for sale. Look, it says sale.
Yeah.
On the side, it says, I don't know if you see it. It says
Yes,
house for sale. But it's all right. It's
Okay.
all right. Most of you are good, understanding with no problem. So, hoping everything is fine. Here, it was more for the audio, but I'm not doing the audio directly with that. It says choose a picture and describe it to the class. No, everybody knows that part, and I'm not gonna do it directly with you guys. All right, everybody knows here it was like a promotion or a job, a graduation, the things that we do in a graduation. Here I had a family basically, and or kids, or have babies, or have kids, and some students said have grandkids too. Let me see if I play it, what happens. No, because I put it without the audio, so I can stop some things. Okay, I'm gonna have to put the audio here. No. Can you listen there?
Yes.
I did it. 4 years of hard work have finally paid off. I never expected to get a college degree, so I'm really proud of myself. The ceremony was amazing. My family really enjoyed it and took a lot of photographs of me and my friends. All the students were wearing caps and gowns, and when we all received our diplomas, we threw our caps into the air. Afterwards, my family and I went out for a meal to celebrate. They were really proud of me too. We had a fantastic time celebrating. I'll never forget that day. It was a very special time for all of us.
Listen again, just in case. The idea is that we can get that in there, no problem.
I did it. 4 years of hard work have finally paid off. I never expected to get a college degree, so I'm really proud of myself. The ceremony was amazing. My family really enjoyed it and took a lot of photographs of me and my friends. All the students were wearing caps and gowns, and when we all received our diplomas, we threw our caps into the air. Afterwards, my family and I went out for a meal to celebrate. They were really proud of me too. We had a fantastic time celebrating. I'll never forget that day. It was a very special time for all of us.
So what is he talking about? Two students to tell me. What is he talking about? What happened there?
And he's talking about the graduation of her neighbor.
Okay, good. Somebody else that can tell me? What is he talking about?
Teacher, I am no listening. No listening.
Let me play it again, just in case.
I did it. 4 years of hard work have finally paid off. I never expected to get a college degree, so I'm really proud of myself. The ceremony was amazing. My family really enjoyed it and took a lot of photographs of me and my friends. All the students were wearing caps and gowns, and when we all received our diplomas, we threw our caps into the air. Afterwards, my family and I went out for a meal to celebrate. They were really proud of me too. We had a fantastic time celebrating. I'll never forget that day. It was a very special time for all of us.
All right, one more student to tell me, what is he talking about?
Okay. It's it's a celebration. I can listen your family is enjoying it for the graduation, and in this day celebrates it a lot.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, guys, what we're gonna do now is a little exercise about these events that we got here, okay? You're gonna talk about those events, what happened to you. For example, let's say that you graduated and you're gonna talk about that event. You're gonna say what happened in your graduation, how it was, and things like that. At least for one, we could say 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then the rest will continue participating. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there, just in case, so I can see you all. Let me check. And full screen. Great. All right, so the idea is that you can talk about what happened to you. Maybe when you had a promotion, maybe when you started a job, but when you sold your house, when you had a graduation, or when you had when you had a family and when you got married, if you got married, right? All right, let me listen to Anna and Mr. Georgie. Go ahead. Or let me listen to Anna. Anna. And then after Anna, we're going to take Georgie. Anna, what experience of this have you went through? Go ahead.
I don't have graduation yet because in my I am in the high school in the I don't know how do you say quarter
12.
bachelor.
12. Hey, nice.
Yes,
12th grade.
I finished the school this year. 2
Wow,
months.
that is good. Hey,
Yes.
young and English.
Yes, it's
Me
like
too, already this year.
I'm sorry, Jasmina.
Me too. I graduated too in this year
Hey,
for high school.
that is good.
That is good.
I have a question maybe for you too a little later, but it's all right. We're going to ask a little later. What about the rest of experience, Anna, just in case? No move, have you moved or no, never moved, or promotion in a job, don't you work, or you selling a house, maybe your parents?
yes. I get a job when I was 15 years in the ferreteria. I don't know. Yes, and I work for two years. For 2 years, in the part of contable with the
Accounting.
program Excel, counting with the program
Accounting.
Excel. Yes, and last month I worked with my brother in your business.
In his business.
Yes, yes. He has a company about electronic components.
Okay.
He repairs cell phone, order computer, and I help with your work. But now I don't work because I don't have time. I have the school. The school is very difficult
Yep.
because the teacher put a lot of homework, and I have the English, and I don't have time. But don't work now. I don't move abroad, never in my life. And yes, in the other theater, I don't buy my own house, and I don't get married.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
haven't.
very young.
No, that is
Okay,
good.
I
That is
haven't.
good. Like my daughter is 19 so far. My daughter finished high school like 1.5 years ago. And she's
Whoa.
studying medicine right now, so good.
Yes.
Jasmina, go ahead, Jasmina. What of this experience have you done or have happened to you?
I don't have related any one of these experience.
Never
But,
moved? Your parents,
No, I already live in my house for of my entire life. My dad and my mom. How can I say constructed in this house, and they have like an 24 years here living in this neighborhood. But I didn't move in my house, but I already did a job. I helped my mom and my sister in her in her shop. My sister have an online shop in Instagram, and my mom had how can I say tienda de comestibles.
All right. I should go like a hardware store or a store. A store of things that we need for the house.
Yeah,
House
my
environment
mom
store, something like that. It could be.
had. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Fiordalisa, go ahead, Fiordalisa. Oh, Fiordalisa had a baby and she's gonna have a family, you know, and got married. Go ahead, Fiordalisa. Everything that we got there, graduation.
Oh my God, teacher. Graduation. I went graduation with honor from college.
From college, okay,
Mm-hmm.
nice. And what about moving, family, house, working, a promotion?
The house.
Okay, a new house. You bought a new house. And what
Yes.
about the babies? Tell us. The family got married, didn't get married. What's up?
See, yes, teacher, yes. The Mary, reciente, ¿cómo se dice?
Recent. Okay.
Yes.
Recently. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, nice. Those are good years when it comes to that. All right, go Saida. Saida, from the things that we got here, what is your experience? If you are here, Saida, oh my God, Saida is like here and there. We know, we know.
Yes, teacher. Teacher, I want to talk about my experience learning to drive.
Oh, okay. Did you learn how to drive? Yes, no, or still in the
Yes.
process? No, I'm bothering.
Yes,
Go ahead,
teacher.
Saida. What is your experience about?
It's very difficult. I thought I will not learn. There are so many there, but I am happy because I have gone a long way.
Hey, present perfect. Nice.
So teacher, I already go out alone, and I have grown in from the city, while my husband net to him for very difficult teacher.
Okay. Very good and very good use of the present perfect in that aspect. But Saida, what about married? Did you get married? A promotion, graduation?
Oh yes, my graduation in family in 6 years.
Okay.
The account.
Accounting. Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much and very good, Saida. Very good. Very good use. Especially in the present perfect. I like that. All right, Downey, go ahead, Downey. What of this experience you have? I know Downey's married, we know, but I don't know if Downey got kids. So you can tell us, Downey, your graduation, promotion. What's up, Downey?
I am graduation in the was my work in business start. My husband is a sales agent for a drug company. Happy in my work I like.
Okay, good, and thank you for sharing. Maria, go ahead, Maria. What kind of experience you have from the pictures that we got there?
My experience and listen graduation, business administration, and marry, one my son, I jobs Air Force, Dominican Republic,
Hey.
Yes, yes. And now is a small business, o sea, and service transportation en zona, teacher, a small empresario, como
A small business girl, or a small
yes,
businessman.
yes, yes.
Okay, no, that is good. That is money. Money's money. We gotta get money as we can.
I know.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Merlin, go ahead, Mr. Merlin. And I don't see Georgie. Go, Mr. Merlin.
Um, uh, a lot of experience, life experience. I get a job since the 16 or 17 years old. Years old. Yeah. I got graduated of accounting in the Autonomous University of Santo Domingo in October 2019. In 2019, what?
2019, because 2090
2019
is in 80 years.
Yeah. Sorry, teacher. I moved with when I had my daughter move apartment with my wife, and I get married with my wife in the last year.
Okay, congratulations if that happened.
Thank
hoping
you.
that everything is good. Exactly, Maria. Yeah, we having some good
Good,
news.
good.
Great news when it comes to that. And hoping that everybody is following that part in that aspect. Okay. This section, it has a little less than the other sections. Okay. The other section had up to H, J, and sometimes K. But the grammar is not that easy in this section. And there's a lot of things that we have to deal when it comes to the grammar. Okay, it says here it doesn't want to stop. It's a little slow, my other computer, I don't know why. So let me get in there exactly. We should do A and B with no problem, depending on the time that we have. And most of this is about life experiences, making sure that everybody's talking about their life experiences. Make sure, guys, that even out of the class, you're practicing so you can, learn how to say these things, and so your English could be good. Most of you, let me tell you, if you do everything good, especially your feedback video and your exam, all right, according to the things that you have done so far, you should be passing with no problem. You should, all right, if you do everything, all right. The only problem that can happen is, let's say that in the exam, you get, for example, 30% of the exam, all right. If you get 30% of the exam, it's not going to happen, because the idea of the exam is that you can show that you understand that part. Now, if you continue, most of you, I think everybody, you are doing good when it comes to passing to the next grade. Not with the same points, okay? Some people are passing with like 70, some people are passing with 90, some people are passing with 95, all right? But most of you are passing with no problem. Make sure that you continue studying. Make sure that you go back to module 1, module 2, module 3, especially the grammar practicing. So when you are ready for the exam, you kill the exam, okay? Because working from home, that is basically part of the things that we need as evidence. Okay, I love, and I want to thank you too. I mean, because some teachers sometimes they don't thank the student. I want to thank you because most of you are trying, and I see that. All right, all of you are studying, you are trying very, very, very hard, and that is, that is a plus, and you are learning, even if you don't know it, but you are learning. Most of you, you understand a lot more, especially, Mr. Reyes speaks fast. I know, but that is part of my teaching. Why do I speak fast? Because the faster I speak, the more you're going to move so you can understand, and the more you're going to understand. All right, so continue practicing. The Holy Week is the vacation week, but there is no vacation for English. Okay? You don't see Mr. Reyes, but you practice, get a video, get a movie, but practice your English. So like that, everything will be good. When we get back, everything will be all right, and we continue. Guys, here we got some vocabulary. Annoying habits. Annoyance means like really, 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 really bad habits in that aspect, okay? So, it says here, match the antonym things. I mean, annoying things, A to G. Looking at what we have there, what is A, guys?
The picture 3.
Picture number 3, all right, all right, you said A, have a bad body odor. That's number 3.
Gossip about others.
Oh my God. Too easy. Gossip about others. What is that one? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Number 1.
Number 1. Hey, if you are Dominican, that is number 1. Gossip about others. Oh my God. Talk in the movie theater. Oh man. What number is that?
Number 6.
Number 6.
Wow. Talk loudly on the cell phone. Oh my God.
Number 4.
That is my mother, guys. My mother speak very loud in the phone. Oh man. It's like a couple of minutes for the rest so we can complete that part. The crazy part, annoying habits. Annoying habits.
Your mother, teacher, my mother too.
My mother speaks very, very, very loud. My mother, when she's talking, if she's talking from a long distance, she thinks that you are in another country. And that the harder that she speaks, that you can listen. Hey, listen, guys, I'm here talking. Oh my God. Oh, what is my mother?
Ay.
It is my mom. But it's all right. We do the best we can in that aspect. I tell my mom, you don't have to speak that loud. If I talk to like that, my mom smacks me. Like, don't talk to me like that. It's my mom. Yes, Maria is laughing. Maria is laughing. That is my mother. Maria, my mother is Dominican. All right? Real Dominican. She's like, oh my God. All right, let me share over here. We get there. Yes, my mother is Dominican, guys. All right? Real Dominican.
I have the same problem with my parents, teacher.
The same problem. Okay. What you mean that
Yes, but I told in Spanish, but I think in English. How can I say in English in my mind? So sometimes I say, "Mommy," I say, "Mother, I need anything." He say, "Ana, yo no hablo inglés en español."
Mm-hmm. You tell them in English so like that they could understand a lot better. That's good. That's a good thing. All right, so we hoping everybody's fine. Guys, my mother is Dominican. Okay? Real Dominican. On the phone. I gotta get out or away because if I tell my mother something, if I say, Mom, you are speaking too loud, she will smack me. She was like, bah! You know, it's my mother. And you know, that's how Dominican mothers are. But it's all right, it's all right. The next one, guys, have a bad table manners. Legs on your soup. What is that one? What number?
Number 2.
Number 5.
Number 5 or 2?
No, well, number
Number
5.
2.
Exactly.
2.
2. Okay, we're gonna put it in 2.
Yes.
Okay, and be late for an appointment. Oh my God.
7.
It's number 7.
Guys, if you are Dominican, you gotta stop that, guys. All right? When we go to church service is at 9 p.m. Only 3 people go at 9, 3. The rest of the people, 9:30, 10, 10:30, you know? When they go to a job interview, if you go to a job interview, never go late to a job interview. Never. You got to try, you know, to go according to the time. In the U.S., that is something that you get since you are little, right? I'm American in that aspect, okay? You tell Mr. What you see in the class, you tell Mr. Reyes, the class is at 9. I'm in the class at 8:50. All right, if we got normal classes, I think Fiordarisa remembers, in normal classes, Mr. Reyes is always early. Always. Do you remember, Fiordarisa, one day that I got late? One day, at least, one, in the class. In the normal class, one day. Was I late? At least one time. Do you remember? Mr. Reyes late. No? No?
On the stay, teacher.
Never.
In the regular class.
Yeah.
In the regular class, if you remember Mr. Reyes late, at least one day, no, never, right? Always, you come in,
No.
if you were there on time, Mr. Reyes was there like 30 minutes to like 10 minutes before. That's it. Always, never late, never. I don't like to be late. I don't like it. All right, and the last one, what is the last one? Take things without asking.
5.
Oh my God. That is a stealing, guys. Taking things without asking. That is shit. They say it there very nice. All right, that is stealing. A lot of people. But hoping that you feel better, guys, in that aspect. And that everybody is good. Which of these do you find the most annoying? What do you think that is the most annoying? We're going to get 3 students at least. Maria, what is the most annoying? According to what we got there, you know, the most bad one or difficult one from those bad habits. What is the most annoying?
Taking the movie theater.
Talking in the movie. Oh my God, people talking in the movie theater. You are trying to watch the movie and they're blah, 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 blah. And you say, listen, be quiet. Shh, don't talk to me. I need to talk to my mother. I need to talk to my... What? Oh my God.
Ay.
Wow. All right. Fiordarisa, for you, what is the most annoying? I'm going to talk to Downey next. Go Fiordarisa and then Downey. The most annoying, Fiordarisa, for you. Your microphone.
Teacher.
Yes.
The touch
The food.
phone. The food.
All right. Taking, we could say the food in that aspect. Yes. Or talk in the phone. Talk loud in the phone. Yes. Hey, listen, I'm here. Oh my God. Downey, what about you, Downey? What is the most annoying for you?
I have a bad body odor.
Oh my God. And they're like, okay, everything, you know, they are fine. You look at them and you're like, man.
My nose is very big.
Soft. Mhm.
Big.
Yep. Oh my God. Now we get these things just to read it, even though I know most of you knows about this. Let me get Mr. Merlin to participate on the reading. Read the post, please. And then we're going to get Anna so she can read the second part. Go, Mr. Merlin, with the first one.
Okay.
This is A.
The first paragraph.
Yes, please.
A.
Yep.
Okay. It's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying. It's always get on my nerves when people talk in the movie theater, but you won't believe that's happened to me tonight. I went out with my friend to see movie. We wanted to see for age.
Mm-hmm.
From the moment we sat down, a group of teenagers behind us didn't stop talking and lying.
Laughing.
And even lying. And even chatting on their cell phone. I annoyed. And anyways, eventually I lost my tempers. I turned it around and showed them. Almost immediately, an usher appears and angrily told me to leave. My friends were allowing their hands off afterwards, but I'm still furious. It wasn't my fault. So anyway, here I am back to home, letting off team on my block. So what about you? Have you suffered from people but Abby recently? Tell me about is and share me up.
Okay, good. Wow, what happened here, guys, is something real, just in case. All right, it is for the class, but it looks very, 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 very real. Anna, go with the next one, Anna, please.
Okay. I can see. Okay. Now it's okay. What happened? Oh, that's artful, Lion, and it's really enjoying it. What gets on my nerves is bad temper manners. I've got a really funny story about this. A few months ago, I went to a restaurant with my family. We were trying to decide what to order. We heard some strange noises coming from the table behind us. It was a man. Slurping his soul really loudly. When he finished, he started complaining to the waiter, that this stick was too and the potatoes were overcooked. We felt really sorry for the waiter. The final straw was when he sneezed loudly without covering his mouth. Okay. And a piece of bread and a piece of bread fled out his mouth and onto our table. I've never seen anything like it anyway. About a week later, my dad read an article in the food section of a newspaper about difficult customers and the way restaurants deal with them. At the top of the page where was a picture of the greeter and you was it. It was he man in the restaurant with bad manners. He was a restaurant critic. Posted by Sosie 373
315. It's all right. No, that
yes.
we don't. It's basically the what is happening. Thank you very much, Anna. Okay. There we got somebody that he was coughing, in front of everybody. Achoo! In the rest. Imagine. Guys, the idea of getting this, and even I would recommend for you to watch the class again so you can see it and then you can take this so you can talk about your experience. All right. The idea is that you get this grammar and this vocabulary and you could talk about things that happen to you. All right. Because that is what the class is about. It's about experiences. All right. You could say, for example, your experience. Oh, that was awful. It's really annoying. What gets on my nerve is bad table manners. And then you talk about what happened to you. I got really funny story about what happened to be at Megacentro. I went to a restaurant with my family, and whatever happened to you there. The idea is that you can use that for you. All right. Let me ask. We got here. See if he's here now. The other boy, Mr. Georgie. Are you here, Mr. Georgie? I don't see Georgie. Okay, Georgie's coming off and on. But it's all right. All right, let me get Saida in that case then. Saida, please read the next one. The last one that we got there.
I see, teacher.
Please.
Right. Well, yes?
Yes.
All right. Well, I have to travel on public transportation every day, and there are plenty of things that ail me. A few days ago, so it was a bowling hot day, and when my train pulled into the stadium, and I saw the police press against the door, my heart sank. Everyone was pulling to get off, and I found myself next to and main white terrible body odor. Other teacher.
Other.
Body odor.
Other.
All right. He was holding onto a rail while his arm up in the air, and the smell was terrible.
Just terrible.
Just terrible. Has this man never heard of having a shower? Then things go even worse. The train brookie down in a tunnel, and I was struck there for an hour. When I go off the train, I took some who did brakes. I've never enjoyed the budget height of the city so much.
Okay.
I finished, teacher?
Good. Yes, thank you. Usually, guys, they're talking about bad things that had happened to them, okay? And the idea of reading this is more that you can get it for you, all right? You can get something similar and you can use most of this vocabulary so you can start talking about the bad things that happened to you or about people that got bad habits that you know about, okay? It could be a family member, it could be your neighbor, it could be somebody that you don't know but that you have seen. And because most of you are very young, you can talk about the experience that you had when you were in high school. You say, when we were in high school, there was always a boy or a girl that they did something that not everybody liked in that aspect. We had a boy that he never paid attention. He was always screaming in the classroom, or he never brought his notebooks or his books, or he was never ready, never had a pencil, whatever, or that the smell, the smell was that nobody, and everybody was getting away from that person because if you get next to that person, it was gonna bother you, the smell that he had. But good. Hoping that everybody is understanding that part. I wanted to play those, but no, I'm not gonna play. Maybe I play it and send it to the WhatsApp group. According to the reading, it says here, Leon's friends were, well, complete this, and I'll give you guys at least 1 minute, and then we'll check on that. Read it again. Do you need to read it just in case? You can copy paste. You need to read it again. Copy and paste this part, and everybody copy paste. I'll give you 10 seconds. And then I'll give you a minute to complete it, and then we all check. True, false, or don't mention, okay? Or doesn't say. Now I'm gonna put the reading, and I'll give you a minute, and then we all check, There you go. You can read it again, reading number 1, so you can complete the things. Let me push it down for the second one now. the next one just in case. And then we all check. All right, now let's check to see we got it good. Leon's friends were talking in the movie theater. True or false?
True.
True, teacher.
It was false. It was not his friends. There were people talking that he didn't know. Oh, but it's all right.
Oh.
He felt very angry. True or false?
True, true.
Yeah, that one is true. He was the one that screamed at them. Hey, guys, you were talking too loud.
Sí, yes, yes.
Then, the man in the restaurant was with his wife. True or false?
I put don't say.
Don't say. That is correct. It didn't say if he was with his wife. Good. Susie's dad is a restaurant critic.
True.
True, true.
That is. They said that critic. No, they said they critic, but they didn't say that it was his dad. They said the people in the restaurant critic.
Okay.
Oh, the people in the restaurant critic. The train Chris was on was very crowded.
Very crowded.
I put false.
False. Somebody else? True, false?
Mm.
It was false, just in case. Chris' journey took longer than usual.
True, true.
True. After everything that happened, it took a little longer, you know, the train and all that stuff. They had to stop and check everything that we had there. Very good in that aspect. Very nice. We're not going to do that one directly because everybody understands that part in that one. There are some exercises even in the Moodle platform about things that goes with that. We're going to complete B. We still have like 30 minutes. And that will be it for today. Complete B. And then the rest will be for the next time that we see each other. 5. Okay. This, I want to start B because there is some grammar in the B. We might review it the next time that we come, just in case. Or maybe Mr. Reyes will make videos and send it in the WhatsApp group in that aspect to make sure that everything is good. Experiences when abroad, all right? When you are abroad, these are some experiences that you have. A struggle to get used to the weather, Okay, if you go, example, to the US or to Spain, the weather in Spain is very different than the weather in the Dominican Republic. Very, 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 very different. So sometimes it gets really, 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 really cold, and you gotta get used to those things because normally here we're not used. We are used to hot weather. Have difficulty understanding social etiquettes. Some things, guys, that we use here, they are different in other countries. Right? For example, if you go to China and you eat, right, when you are eating, right, after you finish eating in China, it's good for you to burp. Okay? That means that everything was good. And here, if you burp, that means that you are bad. I mean, you are even a bad person. Imagine Jasmira burping. You know, no, Jasmira, no, or Maria, no, no, that is bad. So we got some we got some gestures, okay, some things that are very, very different. I'm sorry? Somebody says something? Go, Maria, I'm sorry. Okay, I was trying to listen, but I didn't listen. Repeat it, Maria, please.
What, teacher?
I thought you said something because your mic went on. No.
14.
Okay. Find it hard to make friends. It is difficult to make friends, especially because they are not used to do the things that you're used to do. You do different things. Try to get used to the food. Oh my God. Eating sandwiches, right? Sandwiches on the other side. Here we eat rice and bean at 12 p.m. almost every day, but it's all right. I don't eat like
I'm
Dominican.
hungry.
Okay, Maria is hungry. All right. Or imagine if you go to China, Spain, and then they eat something like very tiny and small. That no. Rice and beans, Mr. Reyes. Even though I'm not that lover of rice and beans. All right, and a struggle with the language. It is difficult for some people. My mother is American. All right, she became American, but my mother doesn't know English. Okay, never. She never went to school for English. Exactly. Jasmine is like, what? Yes, because now they give you, after years that you are in the U.S., they give you the exam in Spanish. All right, you can be an American taking the exam in Spanish. So my mom is American. She was born here in Dominican Republic, but she became American. But she never English. No, she understands a lot of English, but she speaks in Spanish. Never speak English.
Okay.
But it's my mother, my mother, my mother is Dominican. Dominican, real Dominican. Yeah, Larissa is like, I know, Mr. Reyes. But it's okay,
Teacher, I am Dominican.
Yes. No, but you know what I mean. My mom, Dominican and Spanish. And then, but it's okay. And struggle with the language. I have been the interpreter for my mother for a long time. All right, whenever she got something or she got to do something, I normally interpret for her because I learned English like in 6 months. And after that, I was able to do good in that aspect. All right, so those are things that we normally get. Let me play this.
Becky has been struggling to get used to the weather.
Can you listen, just in case?
Becky has been struggling to get used to the weather.
Can you listen, guys?
No listen, teacher.
Yeah,
You listen a little.
I listen a little low.
Okay, well, let me change this so I can stop this one. Okay. And let me change the other one. Okay. Okay. Can you listen to Mr. Reyes now? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Becky has been struggling to get used to the weather.
Do you listen to the thing?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay.
Becky has been struggling to get used to the weather. Tony has been having difficulty understanding social etiquette. Tony has been having difficulty understanding social etiquette. Laura has been trying to get used to the food. Laura has been trying to get used to the food. Rachel has been finding it hard to make new friends. Rachel has been finding it hard to make new friends. Peter has been struggling with the language. Peter has been struggling with the language.
Struggling with the language. All right, we're going to listen to him. You can read as we listen. Okay? Just in case. We got Stephen Marshall. Yeah, I've been having problems. And remember, the idea is that you can listen to this and you can start using those vocabularies for you, right? Make sure that you play again to make sure everything is understandable and that you're good. Listen.
The interview is about Stephen's experiences during his years of study abroad.
I don't see the other part. Well, we're going to get people to read in that aspect. And that will be it. 1 second. Oh, it's a reading. That's right.
During his study abroad.
Right, let me get 1, 2, 3, 4 students. Jasmine, start paragraph 1, please.
So, Stephen, when did you decide to spend a year studying abroad? Well, generally, I thought it would be an adventure, a great learning opportunity to in a totally different country. I chose Mexico because I have been learning Spanish for years. I wanted to improve my language skills.
Good, go. Mr. Georgie, continue number 2, please. Go, Mr. Georgie, number 2, we can hear me.
The number 2 teacher.
Please.
It's very difficult to choose just a few, but one of the best things have definitely been the experience of living with a host family. Mexicans are very warm, outgoing people, and my host have been treating me like part of their family. During my first week, they invited their whole family for dinner to meet me, and it was fun, but quite overwhelming trying to answer all their questions in Spanish. I've also been learning to slow down and relax and take an afternoon siesta after a big lunch like the rest of the family. It is very fantastic living in one of Mexico's oldest cities, too, with its beautiful 16th century architecture. It is a great feeling when you start to feel like you belong in a foreign place. Little things like knowing the answer when a stranger ask you for directions or getting around without getting lost are so rewarding.
Very
And
good.
what about the challenging part?
Go, Downey. Number 3, Downey. Well, I've been struggling.
Okay. Will I've been struggling a bit to get used to the hot weather, but now I wear a hat. It was also difficulty to get used to the speed food, but now I already enjoying it. I still have difficulty in understanding social etiquette. Last week, for example, a New Mexican friend invited me for dinner and tumor.
Turn up.
Sorry?
Turn up. I turned up.
I turned out exactly on time. My heart seemed a bit surprised. I found on letter the Mexican usually tune for an appointment unless hard and were late.
An hour late. Okay. I'm going to finish it anyway. He says here, what would you say to other young people considering studying abroad? Right? Studying abroad is when you study in a different country that is not your country. Well, go for it. Without a doubt. This has been the best experience of my life so far. I've become more self-confident, patient, and outgoing. And my Spanish has improved. And my Spanish has improved. Let me repeat it again just in case. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, 10 more seconds. I'll read it again for you. Let me unmute all. Joining and joining, okay. 10 seconds, I'll read it again. It must have been the change, that it was the end of that meeting when it comes to that. Ten seconds, 10 seconds. All right, I'll read it again, even though you're not gonna see it. He says, go for it. Can you listen to me good, Jasmina and Fredalisa?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. All right, it says, go for it, without a doubt. This has been the best experience of my life so far. I've become more self-confident, patient, and outgoing. And my Spanish has improved even more than I expected, right? Basically, for you will be the opposite, will be your English, right? My English has improved more than what I expected. We hope. Right, we hope that would happen. All right, when it comes to that, guys, I have another activity for you now. That'll be the last activity that we'll do today in that aspect. And we're going to start seeing the grammar part a little later. Yes, Anna? I know. Yes, Anna, repeat it, please.
I can see your screen.
Exactly. No, I know. I know that you cannot see the screen. It's okay. I was just reading so we can finish with that. Now, remember, even though we have a couple of minutes, you got to check the part of the grammar. Guys, in your Moodle platform, let me share with you so like that we can make sure everything is good. Because a lot of students, they are not checking that. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Let me explain something real quick to you. It should take like 1 or 2 minutes. And we'll leave it for questions just in case. If you have any questions at this time, ask Mr. Reyes. Okay, doesn't want to open. Let's see if it opens there. Should. No, it doesn't want to open. How can I help you, Mr. Lijan? No, I'm not done at 12. I'm usually done. It's still 11. Why? I'm saying it's still. All right, I'm going to go directly to the book in that aspect then. But when you go to the Moodle platform, you're going to see the grammar part equal than the one we got in the book. Right? The idea is that you can read it, you can analyze it, get some examples, and memorize it because they are going to be used in your exam. All right, always. But lots of students, we tell them, but they don't. Okay. You could see it there with no problem, I guess. Okay, it's coming now. Okay, I'll go directly to your platform in that aspect. Pay attention, just look. Let me see if it's good. Okay. I don't know why, but it turned like a little slow today compared to the other days. All right, here's my curses. Let me go to yours. Yes, that is me, just in case. That is Mr. Reyes. All right, in this course, guys, always you're gonna have different parts. I want you to see the part that we have that is about grammar, right? When it's about grammar, you're gonna see that. Now you have module 4, but you should have open module 5 between today and Monday. It depends when they have it ready. But what I want to show you is that when you go to the part that says okay, grammar, module 5, right? The same thing in module 4, it'll be the same. There you're gonna have some pictures. Those pictures are about the book. So look, it says here grammar, present perfect, progressive. So the idea is that you look at this and you study it, all right? And that you understand it. Next class, we're gonna start with the grammar. Make sure that you investigate about that grammar, all right? That is what we have for module 5. That's why module 4 and module 5, they are 2 weeks because they have more grammar than the rest of the other modules, okay? So all this, when it's available to you, make sure that you go in and check, okay? Present perfect progressive. What is the present perfect progressive? You can go in and investigate from, we found a simple present with subject and noun, and it says a lot of information there. And those are examples, all right, about questions. Did I buy? I did not buy, and so on. All right, so make sure, guys, that you always go in the grammar part, because the grammar part is equal to the book. The information that is there is equal to the information that we have in the book. All right? The rest, you already know that you have to do and check. But I'm saying that's because a lot of students, they don't go to the grammar part. Why, Mr. Reyes? Because the grammar part, it doesn't have something that you need to access before. The grammar part is open. It's always open. All right? So you can go in whenever they give you the module 5 or they start the module 5 in the platform. You can go in with no problem. What is the idea? The idea is that even if you don't have the book,